Chibok girls. And I was expecting, okay, thank you. Please, a round of applause for the former Head of State, General Muhammadu Buhari. Thank you very much for coming, sir. And so, ladies and gentlemen, because of time, at this point, we'd like to invite the APC National Chairman to also talk to us. Please, a round of applause for Chief Odige Oyegu. Please give him a round of applause. Can I hear a better hand clap, please?
The celebrant, who is clocking half a century today, our respected chairman, the Honorable Justice Uwais, retired. Well, let me, and the guest speaker, the keynote speaker. I was with him up till when last night. And the one frenzy he had was that he had to leave us early enough to get this speech together. And when I started to hear him talk, it sounded so much like a dissertation on which he has been researching for the last few months. Governor Fashola, I want to thank you very much for your erudition. I think you have put everything in proper perspective. You have, in fact, given me a lot of quotable quotes that I will use when I too begin to do the rounds. The mere fact that you have analyzed our situation today, you have analyzed the endless, in those days when I used to talk big English, the endless concatenation of lies, a whole series of lies in which this nation has been afflicted. The promises about power, the promises about the Boko Haram people, and the share, and I love that. I love that. 3 years, you do all the sharing. The 4th year, you finally call the people, take some rice, take some kerosene, take some whatever, vote for us again, and we will meet in the next 4 years. Those are things I will remember very, very closely as we hit the campaign trail. But what is sad and what is serious is the intense divisiveness which you highlighted, that this administration is inflicting on this nation. Things that never existed before. Divisions of religion, divisions of tribe, and the rest, that has now been so accentuated, so magnified, all in the bid of the administration to survive. And that gives us here, and I know the crowd here is predominantly APC, the challenges that we have to face in the next few months. This nation needs saving. This nation needs salvaging. This nation needs a new rebirth. And like you said, people still continue to ask, what is the difference? Yes, if they do not see the difference, then something is seriously wrong. Because you mentioned Lagos State, you mentioned Rivers State, but every single APC state today is an example of what this country can be with proper democracy and proper governance. So, my battle cry today to the APC is that the future of this nation is in our hands. We do not now need to even point to the ills of the present administration because everybody knows them so well. And what we now need to do is to tell the people what we have in store for them. This is all that they are waiting for. And I'm sure that at the end of the day, with the kind of material that you have provided for us today, I have no doubt in my mind that for the APC, the sky will be the limit. I will just say a word or two about Timipre, so I don't have to talk again. As most of you know, he was, if I may put it that way, my key adversary at the contest for the national chairmanship of the APC. We met at the Glass House in the Eagle Square, even when he was still actively in the contest. And we had a most useful, fantastic conversation, embraced each other. And the nature of the man became apparent. The minute he decided to throw his weight behind me, he has never stopped ever since. I can say today without any fear that he is one of the greatest assets that I have today as national chairman of the APC. This week alone, there's nowhere I have asked him to go to or come with me to that he has not obliged. This week alone, I don't know how many times have we been together. I will not mention the last one for other reasons. So I read what was said about him, that he's a man who harbors absolutely no bitterness. And in his relationship towards me, he has totally and convincingly proved that. Not only does he not have bitterness, he's itching for work to do. He's itching to be challenged. He's itching to be of help. He's itching to see this party succeed. And as you celebrate 50, I want to say that God will continue to bless that great heart that you have. And I want to assure you, we are starting on a great crusade. This nation, which we will start rewriting in February of next year. It is clear that you will play a very prominent role. I wish you a very happy birthday. I wish you long life. I wish you God's protection. I wish you continued enjoyment of your pretty wife, whom you talk about all the time, and all the things that I do. Thank you all very much, and God bless.
Please give the APC National Chairman a resounding round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. Next to talk to us happened to be the governor of Ekiti State. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to welcome to the microphone His Excellency Dr. Kayode Fayemi. Please give him a round of applause.
May I crave the indulgence of the chairman to stay here rather than go over there? Thank you, Milord. The chairman of this celebration lecture, my brother governors, our leaders who are here, distinguished senators and members of the House of Representatives, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, and of course, the young boy who has turned 50 today, and my sister. Well, I can say it since he's managed to take the steps a few months ahead of me, and I'm not very happy with him for doing that. I'm very delighted to be here, and I must also thank the guest lecturer for such a brilliant, unsurprisingly though, lecture on democracy. I'm here to really